Coming to theaters near you next week, the long-awaited final installment, a saga 28 years in the making, Star Wars Episode 3, Revenge of the Sith, whoever they are. It's a pricey production with big-budget special effects and an all-star cast. It's a movie that got one fan wondering whether he could pull off a similar cinematic feat with a lot less money. So you think you're a Star Wars fan? Think you'd be able to tell the real thing from an imposter?
That's treason. We are at war, Anakin.
Are you sure? Prove it. Which is the real trailer for Episode 3 Revenge of the Sith, and which is a homegrown internet production? Okay, option 1. Now, option 2. Tougher than you thought, huh? Option 1 is the real deal. And what's option 2? It's Star Wars Revelations, a fan film based on the assumption that in Episode 3, the good guys, Jedis, lose their battle with the evil Sith.
That is why I have you. Yes, my master.
Oh, it's a sophisticated-looking production, done with readily available store-bought video and editing technology. And the film's director even worked with computer animators and visual effects artists from around the world, who sent their work over the internet to his Pentium home PC. And Revelations cost $20,000 to make. Compare that to Episode 3 and its $113 million price tag.
Put her on board my ship. Try not to bruise her any more than necessary. And get her cleaned up.
Yes, Lily.
Now, the dialogue may be somewhat choppy, the effects may not be quite as polished, but with more than 1 million downloads since its online April debut, maybe you don't need a Titanic-sized budget to produce a popular film.
And with us right now from Washington is Shane Felux, director of the film Star Wars Revelations. Hi, Shane.
Hi, how are you, Monica?
Well, I've been hearing great things about this short internet film that you have done, Star Wars Revelations. In fact, some people are saying that it's actually better than the multi-million-dollar blockbuster that's hitting the screens pretty soon. That must make you feel pretty good.
It does, but I definitely wouldn't agree. I mean, first and foremost, Revelations is, as you say, a homegrown film. It's an independent. It's made by fans. It's made on a very low budget, so there's no way that you can replace the big money.
Well, Shane, on that question, I'm thinking about the special effects, which, of course, is why many people go and see these Star Wars movies, myself included, I suppose. How close is the home PC coming to what you can do to what the big boys can do, essentially?
Pretty close. I mean, really close, actually. I mean, there are a lot of talented individuals out there in the world. I was just one that went on the internet and beat the bushes, if you will, looking for these talented individuals. And with the technology that we have in computers, with this processing speed, the tools are the same that they're using in the big industry that your consumers can use now. So as long as you've got the skill set, a lot of time, and a lot of dedication, they can get pretty close to Hollywood production quality.
Shane, what inspired you to do this?
Well, I mean, first and foremost, we're fans. I mean, my wife, Dawn Cowings, who's the producer, the writer, the costume designer, both her and I have been talking about making fan films for years. And this is to live our dream, to get a chance to make Star Wars. It's no different than if you had a dream to be a great sports hero or something like that. If you had that opportunity to live that dream for a day, we were fortunate enough to live it for 40 minutes on film, which is immortal. And it's priceless. Nothing can take it away.
So, Shane, now, if the computer stuff that you can do, the special effects that you can do at home are almost as good as what they can do in the big studio and a lot cheaper, I mean, $20,000 for this whole thing as opposed to $113 million or whatever it was for George Lucas's Virgin, how soon before we see big Hollywood blockbusters with sophisticated CGI stuff being done for a lot less money?
Well, I think what you're going to see is what's going to happen for independent filmmaking, that the skill sets and the tools and the technology is there to do productions lower. Nothing is going to replace Hollywood. You still can't replace the big money, the talent, and the studios. But with independent film rising up to a larger production value, you're going to be, basically audiences are going to see more choices in movies, such as Revelations or such as other independent films. Now, they all might be good, but you're going to see a lot more movies and probably a lot higher value.
Shane, have you heard from George Lucas?
No. No.
Don't expect to either, huh?
No, I really don't. I don't expect much from
Maybe
this.
his lawyers.
No, that would be bad. No, Lucasfilm supports this genre of Star Wars fan films just as long as you obey the rules, which is you don't make any money or slander or do any lewdness to their product, and rightly so. I mean, we're fortunate enough as fans and as also aspiring artists and filmmakers to be allowed to play in his backyard. And if anything, I hope he sees it. I hope he might enjoy it and say, it's pretty good for a bunch of nobodies.
Well, Shane Felux, thank you very much for stopping
thank you,
by.
Shane.
Really appreciate it.
Thank you, guys.
And good luck
Appreciate
to
it.
you.
Thank you.